Hi!
Hello. Hi.
Hi! We are back, or I'm back. I haven't made a video in forever, but, and I don't really have any excuses, because I was really busy, but at the same time, everyone's always really busy, so. But we moved.
Yep, this is our new place, isn't it? Just fabulous. Can't see any of it right now,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Well, so it's been like 4 months or so since I made a video, and I am now 5 months post-op. I'm gonna stand up all awkwardly here. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I was standing up to show you, but yeah. I mean, the scars are looking really good. I've been using this Mederma stuff on him, and it's just like a gel, and I put it on once a day, and it's just like a Mederma Advanced Scar Gel, and you can buy it at Target or anywhere really that I think has a pharmacy-ish area. And it's just really basic stuff, and I think it's been working pretty well. What do you say?
Yes. Yeah, no, I think these scars got pretty pretty
yeah.
light. Look, a cat.
Oh my god. When did we get that? No, I'm 5 months post-op now, and I'm doing good, and I'm sorry I haven't made a video in a really long time. Maybe I'll add in some kind of picture comparison at some point, just because it's been a while. But yeah, everything's good with me. I'm 2.5 years on T, I think, this month. 2 years and 6 months or so. So, your turn.
Yeah. As far as transition goes, at the end of the month I'll be like 8 months.
Yep.
8 months on T, which is really weird. Yeah, I haven't really let it soak in. I've been so busy just with the move, and then before that it was the holidays, and then I was working nonstop with 2 jobs and all that shit, and it was just like, so I haven't really been paying attention at all. But yeah, I mean, because all of the like big physical changes have pretty much stopped. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I see you every day, so
yeah.
It's kind of hard to say, you know, what I think has changed. Or
yeah, I mean, like, whenever I talk to people that I haven't talked to in a while, they're like, oh my god, your voice, and I'm just like, oh yeah. That's weird.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten a lot deeper. It's
yeah,
really cool.
It's awesome. I enjoy it. And a lot of just hair. It's never going to stop. Like, I'm Mexican, Hungarian, and Irish, so I'm basically screwed. Like, the only way it could be worse is if I was like Greek, and I'd just be covered in hair. But that's okay, because I don't mind it at all. And as long as you don't mind it, yeah, then we don't have a problem. Moved.
So yeah, I was thinking on the topic of moving. We have a lot of I wouldn't say problems, but just issues with knowing when to disclose things and when not to. I mean, it's not as bad, I would say, up here in Washington. Surprisingly, it's a lot better when you disclose either that you're trans or gay. I've had a lot so far. I haven't really disclosed it to many people yet, but with people I've had to, like school officials and things like that kind of deal, everyone's been really cool. Like, and not even if I'm tell them, you know, hey, I'm trans, or, you know, that kind of stuff. It's not like directly telling them that, or just when, you know, I give them my license and they have to check it, and not having them give me a really nasty look back because my birth name is still on my license kind of deal. I don't know. I've had a lot better experiences up here, but still, it's kind of a tough thing when you move to a new place, knowing when, and you're like meeting a bunch of new people, knowing when to disclose that and when not to.
It's weird coming from a place where everybody like knows your situation, because it's like a small town and everyone's up in each other's business, and so if you haven't told them, someone's told them, and they know what's going on with you, type deal, to up here where it's like no one knows. It's completely clean, which is cool in a lot of ways, but then it's so like cool. It leads to a lot of like, you know, different issues that you didn't really have to encounter before. Like, you know, like when do you disclose, you know, that you're trans to someone that you're talking to, like possibly becoming friends with or whatever. Like, and then also not only are we trans, but we're in a gay relationship, which is another thing that's like, okay, well, do I just tell them that I'm gay, or do I just tell them that I'm trans, or do I just completely confuse the fuck out of them to tell them I'm both, and then have to explain it all, 12 times over? And then, like, a lot of times I don't like to disclose that he is trans if I disclose that I am.
Yeah, that's always a thing with having a partner who's trans, and being in a trans-friendly space even, and just knowing, Slinky. And sorry, knowing like when and when not, it's never really okay to out someone even if they're your partner. So it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's just a weird situation being like wanting to say, oh yeah, my partner is trans too, and having that, in a way to just kind of like, I don't know, relate in a way, but not wanting to be like, oh yeah, my partner is trans too, and totally out them kind of deal.
It's like so hard because it's like, when you spend so much time with your partner or whatever, and you're so used to interacting a certain way, and then when you get around to other people, it's like, what? How do I not say things, especially like when people are sharing stories about their significant others, and then like you want to like jump in and be like, oh yeah, me and my partner, like me and my boyfriend, and it's like really awkward because they all view you as like biological male or just male, and then it's just like, I don't know if you're okay with gay people yet, and Lord knows if you're okay with trans people.
When is a good time to disclose to people that you're trans specifically?
I don't know. I personally, I will try to feel out a group or individual people that I'm talking to and, trying to befriend or whatever. And if they seem, pretty open-minded, I don't really hesitate, Like, sometimes it's nice not having to tell them. I mean, this is a really new experience for me because, he got to transition in San Francisco away from everybody, so he has already kind of experienced the whole, like, being read as male and being able to not have to disclose that you're trans to people, where this is a brand new thing to me, because in my town, pretty much everybody knew me, but now it's like, I have the choice, which is a rare opportunity, and it's like, very like, well, should I even like disclose it, like, because I don't really think that being trans is something that you have to necessarily disclose, but
not at all. I don't think it's a kind of a tricky thing, whereas it's something you don't really want or need to disclose at all, but at some point when you get like get to know someone really well, or in certain situations, it can be really helpful to disclose it, just so people, like, especially like in a workplace situation or things like that, so people know, especially if your legal stuff hasn't been changed and things like that, so there's not a bunch of confusion.
Yeah, I mean, it's been really helpful. Like, I said in my last video, I changed my photo on my gender marker on my ID, which has been a huge help. Thank you for that. Which has been a huge help. Like, even today, like, I had to go to the bank to get some change, and, they had to ask for my card and my ID, and they're just like, you're looking and it's like, oh, this card's for, such and such. Oh, that's your name. Like, yeah, it is, unfortunately. But now there's less of a question, because I've got a picture of me with a shaved head and sideburns, and so it's not as weird.
Yeah.
No, I did not steal my sister's ID.
And of all IDs to steal, it would be, yeah. No, I changed mine too, and I actually have comparison. Do you mind if I show those?
No.
I actually have comparisons, because I have my old one, my like really, really old one, and I will show you. Okay, so this is my old picture. Look, it's little me. Oh. And then, I mean, you can see me now, but I'll show you my new picture.
Cover up the California
It's part. Me!
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was really cool. And then I would show you the little tiny M that's on the bottom of this one, but you probably wouldn't even be able to see it on the camera. So, but there's a little tiny M on it now.
Yep, mine too.
But yeah.
So now we're just trying to get connected with the trans community up here. There's apparently a trans club through his school, which should be really cool once it gets going. Hopefully we'll be able to get connected, get some friends.
Oh, sure.
Not be loners.
We're so weird.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway.
Anything else you wanted to say?
I'm going backpacking.
He's going backpacking.
I'm taking an intro backpacking classy thing, and so yeah, I'm going backpacking, and that should be interesting because it's my first time I've done it, and I'm a little nervous, but I'm really excited because it's going to be a lot of fun. I've always wanted to do it. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that, and I'll let you guys know how it went after it's all gone down. Okay. So I guess we're going to leave you now. Hopefully this video won't be as long as it's telling me it's going to be right now, because we're going to edit the shit out of this video.
Yep.
So, yeah, we'll probably be seeing y'all soon. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.